One of my favorite childhood memories is camping. There's nothing like the smell of a smoky and crackling campfire, enjoying gooey s'mores, and listening to the pitter-patter of the raindrops in the morning when you wake up in the forest. This campsite build is based on one of my favorite places to camp. It's called Watkins Glen State Park. Not only does Watkins Glen feature beautiful scenic campgrounds, but it is also home to 19 waterfalls along the stream's path. I don't really have the space for 19 waterfalls, so I think I'll just stick to the one that's most photographed. This is my attempt at a sunken waterfall. I'm not very good at terraforming, but I love to waterscape. And after carving out the entire side of the cliff, I decided I didn't like it. So here I am building it up again. The lighting is so pretty right now. And here's mistake number 2. I put the ramp in the wrong spot. And thank goodness the only thing that it takes to fix it is a little trip to Tom Nook and some time traveling. Much better. Of all of the times that I've been camping, I couldn't find any photos in my photo collection. And believe me, I have tons and tons of photos. So I was quite disappointed when I discovered this. But at least the photo in the beginning gives you an idea for what I am going for. The bridge that I am building right now is based on the famous Rainbow Bridge that goes over the Rainbow Waterfall. If you've never heard of Watkins Glen or you've never been there, I highly recommend to add it to your travel list. I've lived in Florida for many years now, and unfortunately I haven't had the chance to go camping down here, but I know it just wouldn't be the same. For one, it's too hot and muggy down here most of the time. Also, I definitely want to stay away from any bodies of water. There's a lot of alligator activity down here. And venomous snakes. No, thank you. But I guess no matter where you're camping, there's always a little element of danger. I mean, there's black bears or brown bears, depending on where you are in the country, and you might even have to look out for bobcats or panthers. There's all sorts of crazy wildlife out there. You know what? I totally lied. I have gone camping down here a couple of times, but I don't know if it really counts as camping because it was at Disney. I think the Disney campsite is more like glamping than camping. Have you ever been camping? Tell me about your experiences. But what I'd really like to know is what your favorite campsite treat is. I like s'mores, but they're not my favorite, believe it or not. I prefer just the marshmallows, honestly. And the more burnt, the better. I know, I'm weird. Another thing that I really enjoy is something that I like to call my mom's campfire mix. She used to cut up potatoes and peppers and onions and crumble in sausage, and we'd roast them over the campfire in foil, and oh, it's so delicious. I've tried to recreate the recipe from home, but it's just not the same. I guess I just miss that smokiness. I'm still not quite sure I like how this area turned out, so I may end up going back in and adding a few things. Maybe more greenery will do the trick, like some hedges or some shrubbery. It just kind of looks empty to me. I don't know. What do you think? I would love to plan another camping trip up north, especially in the autumn time when the weather is nice and crisp and cool. And I would really love to bring my telescopes out where it gets nice and dark. Ooh, maybe that's what I should add. I'll have to go back in and add a telescope for stargazing. I live in an area with quite a bit of light pollution, so unfortunately, the stargazing quality is not great. So I could only imagine what it would be like to go stargazing in an area that's less populated. That gets me super excited. Another outdoor activity that I enjoy is fishing. I don't go very often, but sometimes I'll go with my father or when my brother's in town, and I think that it would be cute to add a little fishing dock. Oh, look, another rainbow. And now some finishing touches just to make the area look a little bit more filled in. While I'm finishing up this area, I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you about an upcoming video that I have planned. On the community tab, I recently conducted a poll on if you wanted this video to be released first or a Q&A video. And oddly enough, it was a 50-50 split. So I made an executive decision and released this first. With that said, I would love to create a Q&A video, so make sure that you send me your questions. You can reach out to me in the comments section, on the community tab, or even my various social media platforms. I always have a little trouble figuring out what to do with the secret beach, so I'm just going to make it very simple this time around. A sandcastle and some seating. I have seen some really creative ideas, but I think that I'm just going to keep it simple this time. Ease of access is also important for the secret beach, so I added the wooden ladder setup kits. Welcome to my campsite based on Watkins Glen State Park in New York. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would love to have you as a part of our growing community. Make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to receive a notification anytime I upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.